if I think about the biggest challenge during this period of being a woman, just biologically, is that part. Like I remember like literally being in the city just trying to find somewhere to be able to breastfeed my Millie. Like it was like, oh my gosh, like people, how are there no stations? Or I needed to pump and it was like, okay, where is there a plug, people? Like, come on, the most weirdest and wonderful experiences of having to navigate that and having to juggle that. So on the mum side, that would be sort of what I would sort of say was the challenge, and the way in which I've now managed that. And if we think there's so much we could discuss here, but I'll just give you the most valuable insights because I know we've only got a short amount of time together. For me, it was about really planning out what that looked like. So what work looked like, what family looked like, and how did I do justice to both, right? So I know that we've all got 168 hours in the week. And so I asked myself, okay, if I've got 168 hours in the week, how am I going to fully optimize that? So I literally am at the point where I have everything color coded and everything tracked down to the 15-minute interval of, okay, every week the business needs 50 hours, the family needs 50 hours. I need to sleep for 54 hours because sleep is really freaking important for a whole bunch of reasons. I need to exercise for 4. I need to, focus on my investments, blah, blah, blah. So that is absolutely, if I look back, probably the most challenging thing for me. The
And I
second thing,
see your
which I think, sorry,
calendar. You showed me your calendar, and I was blown away. I was like, "Oh my God." It was literally like back to back, you plan everything. And it's really good because, I'm a creative. And there's many people that come to marketing. Not everybody comes from the same perspective. A lot of other people can be more analytical or, just different personalities, but I'm very creative. So for me, organization is one of the main, challenges that I face. So when I saw your calendar, I was like, okay, Carol, you really need to pick up your game because yeah, I probably do all of that, but I don't get so organized. Was always like that for you? Like you always being that kind of organized person and plan, or you learned that as well as a skill?
I had to learn that out of necessity because the question was, okay, if I want to achieve these results, which I was very committed to, I want to achieve these results, I had to find a way to do that within the environment that I had chosen, within the life. I wanted to have kids, I wanted to get married, I wanted to do all those things, I wanted to have my own business. So I had to figure out a way to be able to rise to the occasion. And so what I love about mapping out the calendar is it does feel, and I honestly, I had to really work at this. This was not something that came naturally to do it with that kind of discipline. It took me, a good sort of 6 months initially to really get disciplined, and now it just comes naturally, right? But that's what it took. And what I love about it is that the planning is done. So now I can flow I can now be a little bit more spontaneous. I can now, be present with you in the moment because I know everything is being taken care of. I know all those boxes are ticked. So that's been transformative for me. Certainly not easy, but definitely transformative for me to be able to optimize the 168 hours I have available in the week. Know that I'm filling all the necessary buckets, but I'm also not losing myself in the process because one of those really important buckets is making sure my cup is full and making sure I'm ready to rock and roll each day so I can deliver and be present for everybody, for the business, for the team, for my family, everything. So I can, show up as the best version of myself is really the outcome.
Yeah, I love that. And I definitely gonna take on that advice. I need to have a productivity class with Alicia, seriously.